Hello, queens and kings and queens. So today I wanted to do just a quick reading on the eclipse. So yesterday we had a lunar eclipse paired with a full moon in Sagittarius. So unlike other eclipses, this eclipse was a little laid back, a little bit more gentle because it was in the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a very philosophical sign, very fun, very charming, outgoing, and optimistic. So that's why the energies wasn't as intense, but it still was intense, but it wasn't how it typically would be because Sagittarius is just more, laid back. So let's get into the reading. Okay, I like this, this filter. It makes me feel like I'm a goddess or like some divine being giving information, which I am. So, had to affirm that. Okay. So, Spirit, what themes did the eclipse bring out? What themes did the eclipse bring out? What did it bring out? What did the eclipse bring us? That's too many. Just need one. Or just a couple, just not a whole stack. What did the eclipse bring? Okay. Ooh, okay. So we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I always mix this one up with the 7 of Pentacles, but it's the 8 of Pentacles and it came out in reverse. So this eclipse really broke down the false foundation that we thought we had within ourselves. This eclipse showed you like, hey, you still have things to heal from. Hey, your childhood still bothers you, or this relationship still bothers you, or you have trust issues. Like, this eclipse highlighted your part in the relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with other people. Like, how are you treating yourself and how are you treating other people, and how are you allowing other people to treat you? Think about that. How do you allow other people to treat you? This filter is so freaking cute. Let's see. What else? Okay. Ooh. Yeah. So we got the 5 of Pentacles. So, yeah. This eclipse was highlighting our part in our relationship. So it was highlighting a lot of codependency. Can you depend fully on yourself, or do you feel like you need another person? Now, we will all, we all have to depend on somebody. Like, we have to depend on the doctors at the hospital. We have to depend on, when you go to a restaurant for them to make your food. Like, we depend on certain people for certain things. When you go to the clothing store, you depend on the clothing manufacturer to make the clothes or to make the shoes or whatever. Like, we all have some type of dependence, but those are healthy dependence because it's benefiting our needs. Clothes and shoes benefit your needs. Food benefits your needs. But when it comes to trying to have emotional codependence on somebody, that's when it can become negative because you're allowing that person to define you based off of their actions. So if they feel a certain way, you feel like it's more about you, and you can't be content within yourself unless that person is happy with you. So the eclipse was showing us like, you cannot depend on people for emotional stability. Like, you have to create your own stability. You have to create it within. You can't depend on somebody else to give it to you, because a lot of people don't even have a healthy sense of self. So how can they give you something healthy if they don't even have a clue who they are? Okay, let's see what else the eclipse is talking about. A lot of people were scared because of the blood moon, which was the full moon we had. So some people refer to this moon as the Mayflower because it's May, but a lot of people say the blood moon because of the red tint that the moon will have. Well, that the moon did have. I think you can still see it today, maybe. I don't know, because sometimes you can see the moon as it's like descending, like as it's slimming back down, and then it goes into that new moon, then it starts over. So you might check that out. Okay. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune. So this eclipse was also showing you that there's more people on this earth. Okay, there's over 7 billion people, and you're trying to depend on people for what? Like, you're depending on them to keep a friendship that they don't want to keep. You're depending on them to keep a relationship that they don't want to keep. You're depending on family members to give you the same love, and that's being codependent, believe it or not. Like, yeah, you can have, like, what you are looking for in a friendship or in any connection, period. You know what you're looking for, but not everybody can give that to you. But the eclipse is here to show you that it is people that will meet your needs. You don't have to be codependent on them, though. You don't have to depend on them to feel good about yourself, but you can have high quality people around you. You can have people that add value and love to your life. You can have harmony with other people. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is here to show you, like, it's kind of giving me that it's plenty of fish in the sea vibe. Like, the people that you're settling for now, you do not have to settle for. You do not have to settle for these people. The Magician card is in reverse because I feel like you have been trying to make it work. Whether it's friendships, relationships, family, you've been trying to do your part in the connection which you have. But it's time to walk away. 8 of Cups. So you have 2 8s here. So 8 is about abundance. And I feel like for a lot of you, leaving these connections will bring you abundance, because sometimes you can be around people that block your blessings, literally. The Magician is in reverse for a reason, because you've been around people that block your blessings. Okay, now we're going to go to my Rebel deck. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what do they need? What messages do they need? I'm gonna shuffle these. I just want one to come out. Let's see. Okay. So what do they need, Spirit? What do they need to hear? Ooh. Oh, it says that project, that person, that idea is waiting. So for some of you, these people could have literally been blocking your creativity. Like, blocking you from manifesting the life you desire because of their lack mentality, and they were projecting that onto you. I feel like you dealt with people that were projecting as well. But Mercury is about to go in retrograde on May 29th, 2021. So it's time to work on old projects. So don't try to start anything new. Work on something that you've been trying to bring into fruition. Because I feel like it's going to happen for you when you let go of these toxic people. Because believe it or not, when you are friends with somebody in your close relationship, you're close, like, their energy is connected to your energy. So if they always come into you with problems, with drama, with mess, and just everything under the sun, that's going to get into your energy field, and then it can block you from manifesting, and it can also block your blessings as well. Sometimes Spirit is blocking your blessings, not for a negative reason, but because the people around you, if they knew about those blessings, they would take advantage of you, manipulate you, or even steal them from you. So get rid of those people, because I feel like it's going to bring abundance to you. And the number 5 is also here with the 5 of Pentacles. So that's change. Change your environment. Change the people around you. Change your perspective. Okay. Ooh. It says time to let go. I just said that. Time to let go. Move on. It says don't believe every thought that you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. So yeah, I feel like you definitely have dealt with people projecting, and in turn they made you start thinking, oh, I'm the problem, or it's something about me, like it's not you. And that's why I was also saying, like, when we're close, our energy fields are connected. So the thoughts you have are not even your thoughts. Like, we are all spiritual beings, whether you're religious, atheist, or not, and you're going to connect with people based off energy. Everything is energy. So the thoughts that you were having aren't even yours. It's just people putting that onto you because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you elevate and actually go somewhere in life because they feel like you need me. A lot of people in this group are dealing with narcissists or just energy vampires, people that feel entitled to you, people that feel like, no, you need me. Like, no, you don't. That's why you need to walk away. Time to let go. You don't need nobody. Yeah, we all have to be dependent on somebody for healthy reasons, you know, when it's coming to food and shelter, you know, sometimes. But when you're trying to depend on somebody to tell you who you are, tell you how beautiful and special you are, that becomes problematic because you're basing your self-worth off of how they feel about you and how they act, when your self-worth comes from you. Toni Morrison said it best. Definitions belong to the definer, not the defined. So these people trying to project onto you and tell you things that are not true, that's about them and it's not about you. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more. Ooh, it says you do you. Stop trying to change people. That never works. So yeah, let go. It says don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some alone time. So I would recommend spending some time in solitude to see how you're gonna cut these people off, because it is time for you to let go of these people. Like, no, ain't no more giving second chances. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's over 7 billion people in this world. You can't be tripped up over a few, because ain't no telling who you're gonna meet. So don't just limit yourself to the people around you. A lot of times you're friends with people because you're in close proximity. If you moved across the country, will they still be your friend? Keep that in mind. A lot of times these people are your friend out of convenience or because you went to school together. Okay, I'm about to use my astrology cards. I just needed to separate the planets from the actual signs. So I'm going to see the zodiac signs of you or who you could be dealing with. So Spirit, what is the person or the people, what are their signs watching this? Okay, so we got Sagittarius. It was a full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Aquarius. Okay. Capricorn. Okay. Gemini. And Virgo. I'm going to do one more. And we got Taurus at the bottom of the deck. It is Libra. Balance. So, yeah. Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the people in this pile were really shifted. And I said we were really shifted because I was shifted too, but the sun is currently in Gemini and the moon was in Sagittarius. So you were definitely impacted by this, but not in a negative way. It's just encouraging you to let go and be free. Sagittarius is about freedom. Let go of these people that keep you feeling restricted, because I feel like these connections are a lot of restrictions. You know, a lot of people trying to project, a lot of people trying to make you question yourself, when really it's a manipulation tactic that you have to catch. That's why you have to spend time alone to get to know who you are. That's why you have to tear down that fake foundation and build the solid one within yourself. So when you build that solid foundation, when somebody is projecting onto you, you're going to be able to know, like, that does not sound like me because I know who I am. That sounds like something internal for you, not me. So getting to that point in life, it can be difficult, but it's very, very, very helpful when you become older, so you can protect your energy and keep your sanity, because people will drive you crazy. So recognizing when projection is happening is very beneficial to your mental health. Okay, so what are the themes of the eclipse? Themes of the eclipse. Okay, these are the oracle, but themes of the eclipse. Ooh, okay. Ooh, illumination. Illumination. So a lot was exposed with people. They were exposed, the people you were dealing with. Flow. We had a full moon as well. And there's also water. So there's a lot of water energy here, because there's water here. And this is called stand still, but this card is meaning there's a blockage and new beginnings. So For some of you, you could be dealing with blockages like internally that you have to release. Going by water will help you, but I feel like for most of you, there is a block in the connection with the people that you're with, and it's not a block that can be eliminated. It means just it's time to go. It's time to just stop right here and leave, because these people are not serving you. I feel like my readings have been really about connections with other people, and Spirit is really making that apparent to me, because it's really important to have people around you that love you and want to see you succeed. When you have people around you that want to start mess and drama, or that are secretly jealous of you, that can impact your energy. So you got new beginnings. You can make new friends. You can have a new life. You don't have to stay restricted to these people. I promise you, life is so much better when you have people around you that actually care about your mental health and your well-being. People that actually take your feelings into consideration. Not people that think you're too sensitive. Not people that think you're arguing when you're trying to communicate. Or people that never want to hear your side. So, yeah. I'm going to pull a couple more from the advice, and then we're going to end the reading. So what is the advice, Spirit? Since this is a mini reading. What is the advice? Ooh. It says there's nothing you shouldn't feel, and I fill my empty spaces with love. So again, solitude will be very beneficial so that you can learn to love and appreciate yourself. There's nothing you shouldn't feel. So again, you are allowed to feel how you want to feel. And I feel like you were dealing with people that made you feel like you were too sensitive, or they made you feel like you shouldn't be feeling that way. And I can tell because of this water energy. You know, you have water here like a river, and also a river here as well. So that's letting me know deep emotions. And people try to make you not go with the flow, or they make you feel like you're too sensitive, and there's nothing you shouldn't feel. Nobody is allowed to tell you how you should feel about something. I've noticed that a lot of times people that have never been in your shoes try to tell you how to get over something, because they look at it and think, well, you know, you got to get over that. Like, no, I don't. You know, you can take your time to heal from something. You don't have to get over something immediately. And anybody that try to do that to you is selfish as fuck. Excuse my French, but that's very selfish of you to tell somebody how to get over something you've never, ever been through. It says, I can find myself in the absence of others. So, solitude. Knowing that you don't need these people to survive. You do not need them. A lot of times, these people are going to be the ones that try to come back because they need you. I awaken daily. So, letting go of these people is going to help you awaken. And it's going to bring these new beginnings. And it's going to bring your blessings in. And the abundance in. Because I feel like you have been putting in a lot of work in these connections with these people, but they didn't put in that work with you. So you're going to get good karma, because what you put out into the universe, you get back. So you giving them love purely, it's going to come back to you in the form of abundance, because you've accumulated so much of it. So sometimes people, you know, even though they're not the best, you know, they're blessings in disguise. You have being you is enough. So who you are is enough. I feel like also working on your self-esteem is really going to help you cultivate a healthy relationship with yourself, and help you to manifest healthy relationships with other people. So I'm going to pull one more. I'm going to just randomly take one. Oh, two came out. Ooh, let go of what you're not. And healing is happening regardless. So with let go of what you're not, let go of what these people made you feel like. Let go of what they try to tell you that you were. Because I promise you, like, I've sat and talked to people, and they've told me stuff about myself that I knew deep down wasn't true. Whenever you're talking to somebody and you're in a conflict, or they're just joking around with you, or they're telling you this is what you do, you're going to feel it in your body. You're going to be like, I know I don't do that. Once you start to love yourself and trust yourself, self-trust is also amazing. But when you learn to trust yourself, you like, that doesn't sound like me. So let go of what you're not, because people around you can put it in your head that you're a certain way, but it's really them. Healing is happening regardless. So when you get away from these people, your healing will speed up. Like, you are healing by recognizing red flags, but you're going to heal better when these people are not in your environment, or they're not around you. I really feel like it's time to delete people off social media. Like, if they're delete them. Delete people from real life as well. But I just really get that big social media thing. Like, somebody could always be watched on social media by fake friends or family members, or even a partner that you know is doing you wrong. Like, I really feel like it's manipulative energy, but you're going to heal from it. That's why it's time for you to let go. Like, let go of these connections. Like, what are you afraid that's going to happen if you choose yourself? What bad thing would happen if you said, I matter too? That's something to think about. Okay? But I also have these channeled messages that we're going to use. Let me put my phone back up. Channeled messages. And I'm going to just pull probably like 5. I'll do 5. So, Spirit, what do they need for the eclipse? The eclipse energy. So the first thing you got is your ancestors love you. So the eclipse also brings up, you know, past loved ones and our ancestors. So if you were feeling like paranormal energy, or if you feel like you weren't alone, that was our guides and our ancestors and our spiritual team. A jealous family member. So, yeah. Let's see. You are worthy of love. That's why you have to leave these connections. Be your own muse. Choose yourself. And then the last message. Let's see. Drum roll. Okay. Okay, the last one is 717. You are on the right path. Don't give up. So you cutting out these people in your life, that is a good thing. That's nothing you should feel bad about or feel ashamed. I know it's going to hurt when you've had history with somebody, but if they, you know, they're disturbing your peace, they have to go. They have to go. It's not worth holding on to when you're not happy. Got to put your happiness first. But that was the mini eclipse reading. I hope you resonated with it. Share this, comment, like it. Thank you.